We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 13 home runs and 60 runs batted in. 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ariette is ready. First pitch on the way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played in Florida. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. Now a swing and a ground ball, and nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. And they're runners at the corners now. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder, Herrera. A 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, number 63. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Number 63.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Struck him out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Andy Wilkins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Stepping in now, Diaz. This will take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Arrieta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he falls behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Odubel Herrera.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Popped up. Dietrich over to his right. He's got it 1 away. So here now's the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
So far this season, Arrieta is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Dietrich is there, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They enter the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in, Pablo Lopez. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
2-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line, but speared on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez as we begin the top of the 4th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. In tight at 93, ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle. Pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So coming to the plate, Kim.
Leading up for the Marlins, the right fielder, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Kim can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now. Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
To the plate now, number 63. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Dietrich leads off first with 1 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Andy Wilkins. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
1-1 to count. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Riddle reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now a pitch on the way. Diaz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Cole Irvin comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Cole Irvin.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And this will be taken in by the 3rd baseman for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, JT Riddle. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Scott Kingery will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Ready once again, Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1's the count.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Dietrich is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out, nobody on. Softly hit out toward short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Juan Nicasio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Jorge Alfaro is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Alfaro.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. He'll enter play with an average of .311 and even 20 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Alfaro was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Kim, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. Segura for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Ramos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 1-2 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Nick Williams, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Now batting, the 17th.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 2-1, here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. Wilkins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. Still tied, one apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jess Sable will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting now, number 23, Jess Sable.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First offering on its way. Derek Dietrich is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, number 63, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andy Wilkins is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. At the plate now, Diaz, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Franco has a play. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Anderson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutcheon is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Standing in, Jess Sable, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Ready for another shot now. JT Riddle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Nope,
hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And the pitch.
Ball inside.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
A ball and no strikes. Comes in with an average of 265. 7 homers, 27 driven in. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
John Birdie will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Marlins, number 5, John.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Now what is first for the Marlins? Number 5, John Birdie.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Sable is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tyler Kinley comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Kinley, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Dietrich waits on it, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Derek Dietrich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Defaite.
Now here's the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, number 63. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Driven nicely into the gap. Through first and hustling for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in, Andy Wilkins, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Diaz. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins now in the box, Nick Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Line drive to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Andrew now.
Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Andrew now.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with another 2-strike offering, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Gene Segura standing in. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. David Robertson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a last trip. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Peter O'Brien will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 45, Peter O'Brien.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Lifted in the air out to left. There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2. In now, Lewis Brinson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. One left for Miami. Still tied 1 apiece. Nick Anderson takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cesar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Grounded down the third baseline. Anderson, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Maikel Franco as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now the 1-2 pitch. Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. 1-0 the count. 1-0, here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So striding forward now, Kim. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The right fielder, number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Derek Dietrich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's too high, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Armor Ramos is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 61, Ramos.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 63 is on deck. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Payoff pitch on its way. High chopper towards first. Hoskins gathers it in on to first, and there were 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 63. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
In there, strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
To the plate now, Nick Williams. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wilkins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Armor Ramos.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Andy Wilkins went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, number 91.
Stepping into the box, Diaz. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And that misses 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The batter.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. No balls and a strike to count. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, JT Riddle. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And there's ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hoskins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Adam Conley takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 61.
Into the box now, Jess Sable. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pops this one up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So now to the plate, Gene Segura. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Here's the first pitch, and he lays off there, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage, 2-0.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
And he pops it up. Back behind second base. Diaz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. His career numbers with Adam Conley, batting at an even .400. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, all tied at 1-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lewis Brinson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, Kim attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Somebody always takes an offer. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing. 1 for 6.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich hit hard toward the right side. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first?
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, number 63. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Andy Wilkins. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Diaz, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swing and he pops him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-2 home.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You got. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So striding in, Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains. On to the bottom of the 14th. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
The winning run is at first base. The 0-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he is in there. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody
The
out.
pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
Into the box, Adam Conley. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Go ahead, run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Adam Conley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap.